Hi guys, this is Set to Achieve, and today I just wanted to quickly put out this video about put that power back into yourself. Please, if you're new to my channel, I know it's been a while since I posted. Please like this video, subscribe, and share, because you never know who will benefit from the content. So, like I said, it's time for us to put the power back into ourselves, put our energy, or take our energy basically back. For those who may not know, I'm someone that has survived codependency, and now, by the grace of God, I am post codependency, and I've also suffered from years and years of narcissistic abuse. Now, the term narcissist is something that I basically just recently started getting a handle on, because to be honest with you, for the life of me, I did not even know what it was to be a narcissist. But the only thing that I knew was that what I was going through in my marriage and relationship was not normal. We know that the cycle of narcissism it's basically cyclical. It's a cycle, starting with a love bomb. And what is a love bomb? And these are all terms that I have learned as time has gone on. I've learned that basically they all go through the same things. Okay? When we met, there were red flags. There were many red flags. But I chose to ignore the red flags because of my codependency wounds that I had acquired from childhood, from family, narcissistic family members, and other such situations. So I basically normalized in my mind bad behavior and bad treatment because I didn't feel worthy of better treatment. So anyway, to make a long story short, I fell into the cycle of the abuse cycle, basically love bombing. And when we were dating, when I was dating a narcissist, I did not well, obviously, like I said, it was towards the end of my relationship when I was completely drained, depressed, and just totally confused, that I started realizing that there has to be some kind of word for what it is that I'm going through. Okay? There has to be something. I don't know what it is, but so I started doing my research, just like many of you did, and I realized that I was with a narcissist the whole time. That I wasn't crazy, okay? Things like them wanting to basically keep me from my family. Like we would go on visits to my family, and they would try to like hurry me up. Okay, we're only going to spend 1 hour. We're only going to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours max, and things like that. And they would be trying to rush us home as if when we got home we had anything planned doing. But many times when we went back home, everybody just went their own way, basically. I go to my room and they go to theirs, and the kids, go to their room, and everybody just, the whole house is quiet. And so it was just like a lot of these things, them being, jealous of you wanting to talk to and spend time with your family, just like crazy things like that. It's like basically just realizing that this person really thinks that they own me, other things like them not having any empathy, they just didn't have any empathy. Like they just didn't care about, my pain and, or my tears and sorrow. It was just like something that I realized that they actually enjoyed, me talking about things that really bothered me, and them just playing around with their phone, looking down, just completely not interested at all. And a lot of these things were it was like nerve-wracking to me, but I didn't know that it had a name. I didn't know that I was with a narcissist, a demon-possessed person. I didn't know. I just knew that this was someone that just like completely wanted to remain the way they were. Many bad behaviors, like just bursting out and getting angry at myself or the children at just strange, crazy times, for things that didn't even like, it was just like the energy and anger that they put towards that thing, that situation, the rage that was unleashed for minor and small things that did not match up to that energy, was, to me, very overwhelming. And I would just ask myself, like, what is it? Like, this does not make any semblance of sense. Okay? This makes no sense. Why this person is so angry. Like, what is it? And just things like that. So, now that I am post narcissistic abuse, so I've removed myself from the situation, from that situation of being in constant contact with them. We're no longer living in the same house by the grace of God, because so many times I would pray to God to remove me somehow, some way. I don't even care if I had to go to a homeless shelter, or whatever the case may be. I just knew towards the end, because I was completely drained of energy. Okay, so that is the reason why I put out this video, because now that I'm on the other side of my healing, so basically I've started my healing journey, and at this point I am a little bit over 2 months post narcissistic abuse. I, I've been doing things to take back my energy, spending more time with myself, with my thoughts, with my inner being, with my God, and just like really, really taking that time to self-reflect, and just pull back my energy, you know, because being with these people, when you are with a narcissist, they strip out so much of your core, because they are an empty shell. They don't even know who they are. That is the reason why they have to get complete and utter validation from the outside world, because they don't know who they are inside. You know, they have sold themselves at a really young age to the devil, you know, because they didn't want to be vulnerable. Okay? So when they see us being vulnerable, when they see us showing our feelings, when they see us being empathetic, they take that as a weakness, it's like they see you as a fool, because they feel like, the only way to get ahead is to be, have the, um, you know, you know, put out the, you know, put out the energy, put out the, just, be mean and, horrible and, and lie and cheat, and just have no integrity and just get whatever you can at whoever and whatever cost. And that's how they are, but we know that that is not the way to be, okay? And so I don't want to make this video too long, but I would say for anyone that is going through narcissistic abuse, it is time, if, I don't know where you are in your journey, if you have removed yourself or sent out the narcissist, whatever the case may be, from that situation, but it is time to take back who you are, because a lot of us lost who we were. We didn't even know ourselves again. Our self-esteem was down to the floor, and they try to make us just feel bad about ourselves, not feel beautiful, not feel worthy, not feel just not feel like we're even worth anything, and sadly enough, there were a lot of people that actually ended the journey with the narcissist, by committing suicide. A lot of people did that. A lot of people felt that they couldn't live anymore because, they weren't even worthy of life, and in order for them to extricate themselves out of narcissistic abuse, they had to kill themselves, and that's very unfortunate. That's very sad, because no one should have to end that way. But that is the reason why I'm so passionate about not only getting the knowledge from other producers, content creators, and narcissistic survivors, but also putting out the content of my journey to help other people that either may be going through it or maybe post narcissistic abuse and codependency recovery in the process of healing, or whatever stage that they're in, because we were extracted from that situation by the grace of God in order to be a light to other people that are suffering similar situations. Not just to, to survive it and just keep our mouth shut like nothing ever happened. No, but to spread the word, and let people be aware. Just like any other disease that is out there, narcissism is something that is worldwide, across cultures, across religions, across the whole spectrum, of humanity. People are suffering from narcissistic abuse. Okay, so I also have a TikTok. I'm gonna leave the link to my TikTok in the description of this video. I'm in the process of creating a course on like some kind of like a guide on narcissistic recovery, abuse recovery, and codependency recovery. So I'm in the process of doing that, and when I do put that out, I will I will make you guys aware of it. But yes, again, if you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the family, and share this video, because you never know who you're helping, okay, who you're gonna help. Because I was dealing with a covert narcissist, okay, those ones that are nice to everybody else on the outside, and everybody else thinks that they're a saint, but on the inside they're a monster to people that are living with them. Okay, so that is a special kind, because nobody believes you. Nobody. It's like it's a lonely place, but I know I'm not lonely because I have God and I have Christ. Yes, it's time to take back your power, take back your energy, rediscover who you are, rediscover the things that you like again. Take time and spend some time with yourself, self-reflect, and most importantly, gain the knowledge, okay? So that not only can you not go back, or you can see the signs from it. This is not just only in terms of relationships, partnerships, friendships, business. Narcissism, like I said, is in the whole spectrum of life, okay? And we don't want to be fooled, and so the way that you avoid being fooled is by getting the knowledge. Watch as many videos. If you need therapy, seek therapy, and just do whatever it is. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say about your healing, and telling you, oh, you're watching too many videos, because they weren't the one in it, so it's not about them. Okay, so don't worry about what anybody else is saying or whatever. This is about you, and you're saving your life. Okay, and once you're delivered, then you can deliver others. Okay, so we're saved to be saved. We're saved to save others. Okay, all right. Fam, remain blessed.